Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? This is Abhijit here, and welcome to Devops Challenge Hub. So let's have a look at today's interview question. Okay, so today's interview question is: explain taints and tolerations with a simple analogy. Also provide few real use cases. So as usual, we'll discuss the concept first, then we'll have a look at the demo, and before demo, we'll also look at a few real use cases. And this demo program will show you how it is working, and it will clear your concept. And at the end, we'll have quiz. You participate in the quiz, and that will clear your concept. So let's go through it and stay till the end so that you understand the complete concept. So let's start. So taints and toleration. So to start with taint and toleration, let's start with a simple analogy. Let's assume that classroom is a node where pod will be deployed. Pod is like a students. Students can come and learn. So classroom can, like, there can be signboard or tent that says that no student allowed unless they are vaccinated, right? So those students who are not vaccinated, they are not allowed in. But students who carry vaccination card, that's a toleration, they can enter, right? So toleration is for the students or pod, and tent is for the node or classroom. So tent's node says don't allow anyone unless they match this rule. School is saying don't allow unless students are vaccinated. Don't match this rule. And toleration is saying, or pod or student says that I'm okay with the rule. I have the vaccination card. Let me in. Okay. So in simple words, statements, note put up a do not enter unless you meet the condition sign. And toleration means pod shows a pass that says that I meet the condition. Let me in. So that is the taint and toleration. So taint, where it's applied on the node. So it blocks pod unless tolerated. Like for example, that signboard which is we want to allow students if they are not vaccinated. It's applied on the node or school, and toleration is on the pod or students carrying a vaccination card. That allows pod to the go to the tinted node. So it allows students go to the school with the vaccination card with the toleration. Okay. So let's have a look at some real life use cases. There may be some dedicated nodes for critical apps. So normal scheduling won't be happening there. No scheduling. Only critical, those who are meeting that critical condition, they will be allowed there. Only critical apps, pods with matching toleration run there. There can be a case with GPU nodes. So there is a sign GPU nodes to ensure that GPU, the workload which needs GPU, that will be executed. For example, video upscaling. You need a GPU, right? It's a high intensive uh, like process. Right? Node maintenance. Suppose maintenance is going on. Temporary, you taint a node to stop node from being scheduled during updates. So you want to take things down. So you will taint a node because you want to do some maintenance. You will say no schedule. So that no new jobs will be scheduled on that. You are doing maintenance. So temporarily taint a node to stop new pods. So you put a maintenance like there are like sometimes restroom and it shows that it's a maintenance. It's under clean, right? It's getting cleaned up. So it's a note board, signboard shown. Now let's have a look at the demo. So Docker is installed, Kubernetes is installed, and when kind cluster is created, I've created client cluster, kind create cluster minus name 10 demo. So I've created the cluster, and let's run kubectl get nodes. We'll be able to see the nodes. There is one node, 10 demo control plane, 10 demo control plane, ready control plane. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll tend the node. So we'll tend the node. This node has to be tented. So kubectl tent nodes, tent demo control plane, key value, no schedule. Don't schedule. Okay. So it won't be scheduled. Nothing will be scheduled here. maybe we are doing some maintenance work, right? So no new work will be scheduled here. So now let's run pod without toleration. Pod without toleration. So here, pod kind is a pod, container nginx, image is nginx. That's it, simple spec, nothing much here. And we'll try to apply this. Okay, use will apply minus F. It's a pod got created. And let's see, describe the pod. It should be in a pending state. Yeah, I had intolerable taint. It's a warning, fails scheduling. Default scheduler nodes are available. One node had untolerated 10 key value, preemption 0 by 1 nodes are available. Preemption, one preemption is not helpful for scheduling. So it's not possible to schedule pending in a pending state. Now let's create a pod with toleration. It's a pod with toleration. So I'm creating a pod with toleration. So here it is a tolerated pod. Toleration is spec is a toleration. Key is key. Operation is equal. And effect no schedule. Value no schedule. So it will be tolerated. Now apply. We'll see this key value in the details little later. Let's run this first. I will explain that. Okay. It's some issue is there. Pod with toleration. So let's line cannot we can apply. Error parsing pod with toleration, error converting environment to JSON file, line number could not be expected, colon, line number 9. Okay. So copy the value, that is not required. So kind is pod, metadata, tolerated pod, toleration, key, operation equal, value is equal to value, effect, no schedule, container, nginx, image nginx. Now it should work. Pod with toleration, let's deploy this. It's deployed. And after some point of time, it should start running. Get pods. Everything pending. It takes some time. Yes. So you can see that it's container creating. After some point of time, it will show running because we have done the toleration, right? This pod is saying that, yeah, I agree with your rule, right? So that's why it's working. Okay. So let's see some of the syntax. So how do we taint node? QCTL taint nodes, node name, then key value pair effect. So value defines the taint condition. Value defines the taint condition. Effect decides how strictly this condition is applied. No schedule means do not schedule pods that don't tolerate it. Do not schedule the pods that don't tolerate it. Prefer no schedule. Try to avoid scheduling pods here. Not that strict. No execute. Evict existing pods too if they don't tolerate it. Existing running pod, like if I applied this rule now, running pod also evict it, right? If they don't tolerate it. Some examples, kubectl taint nodes, node 1, critical no schedule. So reserve nodes for critical apps only. So critical no schedule. Mark node for GPU workload, taint node 2, hardware GPU no schedule. So only GPU, only pods that need GPU that have write toleration will be scheduled on node. Then prefer no schedule. 10 nodes, node 3, team equal to data colon, prefer no schedule. Kubernetes try not to schedule pod on node 3 unless necessary, unless they tolerate it. So these are some of the examples. Okay. And we can delete we can, if you want to remove the node, if you want to remove the tent, just add hyphen at the end so that tent will be removed. Okay. So let's have a look at today's quiz. What is purpose of the tent in Kubernetes? Purpose of the tent: increase pod resource limits to prevent all pods from running on the pod, to repel pods from a node unless they tolerate the tent. So answer is C. To repel pods from a node unless they tolerate the tent. Which component is a tent applied to? Tent applied on the node. Toleration applied on the pod, right? Tent, we have seen that it's applied on the node or school, right? In that analogy. Pod is a student and toleration, right? So it's applied on the node. Tent applied on the node. What happens if a node has a tent key and pod has no toleration? Node has a tent key like this, value no schedule. Pod has no toleration. So pod will remain in the pending state only. That we have seen in the example. Pod will remain in the pending state. So that's it. Hope you like this video. Please like it and share it. This will motivate me to create more such videos, and I will get a feedback also that you guys are liking in this format. Please comment down below. Also, let me know your feedback, and please follow Devops Challenge Hub on LinkedIn. Follow my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and also WhatsApp channel. And participate in the quiz regularly on Devops Challenge Hub. And thank you for watching this video, and see you again.